Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your second reading of the day, and this one will be for the week. Now I'm really excited for this because I added to my collection, and this edition is, I feel, a lot more, not a lot more special, but very special in itself. Simply for the fact that my first deck was the Instant Tarot Reader by Monty Farber and Amy Zerner, and this was the little deck that I started with so many years ago. I mean, it's so bruised and battered. It's been through a lot, but I still have it. I still keep it, and I keep it in this cherished box, and I only take it out for very special occasions. But I'm going to take it out this week for you guys. Why? Because I, this weekend, got this Monty Farber, Amy Zerner, The Intuition Oracle. Now, I thought it was just buying a regular Oracle deck, but it is so much more. It's in the same vein. In other words, they're the same pictures, those wall covering, almost quilt looking collages that I love so much, that attracted me in the first place. Now they do still sell this one, but it's a bigger, weirder format, at least that's what I feel like. And this deck has both sides, and I pulled one for myself on the weekend, and it was mind-blowing how wonderful this deck is. So it's going to make a great partner to this one. So I figured, what's the greatest thing to do but to use it this week with you guys for your reading. So I'm going to pull from one of these and one of these for the 6 days of readings that I'm going to do with you. And we're going to see how well they work together. It comes with a really nice book too. I mean, it's a good size book. It's got a lot of meat and potatoes, like I like to say. So, and I forgot to mention, this was a gift from a very special friend, another very special intuitive spiritual person. She gave it to me for my birthday. So she gave it to me a little later than you know. I figured all month was, the whole month of Pisces is my birthday month. So whatever gifts I get, it counts, right? And she says, I thought you might like it because it's got the sun and the moon and a tree. And I went, oh yeah. I said, you know, I'm going to use it for a reading. She goes, well, duh, that's why I bought it. So there you go. I hope you enjoy it. I love it. And let's get to our readings for the week. Now, if you haven't seen it already, I did a reading this morning for the new moon in Aries that is coming in. I'm going to use two of my oldest deck for the readings this week. This is the one that I use every day for me. I'm going to pull 3 cards for our week. What the energy is. Oh, the end of things, right? There you go. Harmony and equalization. That's pretty good. Like, if you look at this morning's reading for the new moon in Aries, it's saying to take actions, but it also says to just make sure that you take plenty of time to relax and just breathe in. Okay, take deep breath. Do breath work this week for sure, because the new energy is going to want you to go and set goals, but you might, I feel like I hear, don't tucker yourself out. Like, just don't get so tired that you have no more energy to do anything, okay? Pick and choose what you want to, like, spend your energy on, and the rest of the time, just take really good care of yourself, Pisces. The long winter is ending. We're going into a beautiful spring. It's time to just let those energies transition and let yourself take the time to enjoy it. Okay, so let's start pulling the cards. I'm going to start with my old deck. It's so tiny, this deck. I think that's why they call it the Instant Tarot Reader, because it's just like so tiny. It's probably what you would call a mini deck now, but in the 90s it was just a tarot deck. Two of Wands. The improviser. I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. Okay, so it's also a 5. Again, I'm feeling this week, Pisces, that whatever comes your way, it's time for you to contemplate. I feel like they're always telling you to stop and think, stop and rest, stop and figure it out. So in this new moon that's coming in, I want you to take enough time to take care of yourself, right? Because you want the energy to think innovatively. If anything comes in that happens, that kind of takes your footing. Now, I know you'll tend to look at this Ten of Swords, and a lot of us like to think like the worst thing's going to happen, right? Oh, something, unexpected circumstances happen. What do we do? But remember, you have the Two of Wands here that's thinking innovatively, and you have the Two of Cups. So it doesn't mean or have to be the biggest, most scariest thing. It could just be that something takes you by surprise, and you're not quite sure how to handle it. Okay? So although Aries is about taking action, you have to remember that Aries energy is the first sign of the zodiac. And as the first sign of the zodiac, they can be spontaneous to a point where they can put their foot in it. Okay, because it almost represents the youngest sign of the zodiac, where there's not much of experience. It's like the Fool, more prone to, put your foot in it. In other words, take a step and it's like, whoops. You are not that person. You are somebody who has lots of experience. So when somebody goes, boo, maybe this week, the greatest part would be to just kind of, instead of going, and run, is to maybe stop and go, wait, did you just say boo because you wanted to scare me? Or is there actually something to be scared of? So whatever the situation is, take the time to figure it out and put an end to like the scary part or the unforeseen part or the unexpected part, and contemplate your options. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. So the second day is going to be spirit advice. So yeah, whatever way you want to think about it, something is coming to an end. Something is going to happen this week. Everything happens for a reason, right, Pisces? Everything happens for a reason. The Emperor. Whoa, so we have the stability card, like that. And I'm just going to turn the space here, the cards, the beautiful cards, because there are stories that come with these as well. And I'm going to save those for you for this week, okay? I thought they were just beautiful collages, but they actually have a whole story that goes with every card, which I love, because sometimes it's just nice to have decks that have, the pictures have a specific meaning, especially if they're collages. Sometimes it's not always apparent. The Lovers. I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. And you have it right here. So you're seeing, the synchronistic thing here. Okay. So you have the Emperor and the Lovers. So crucial to your stability and success, Pisces, is to know that when you commit to your well-being, it's something that you're not going to take lightly. It's something that you should always default to, okay? When you commit to yourself, to feeling good and saying, look, whatever happens, I am the most important vessel right here. I need to take care of this vessel and this energy so that my journey and my path can continue, right? So my power is in the harmony that I feel. My stability is in the well-being that I have and the happiness without fear. And that's how your heart and your head get united and you just kind of move forward. Okay? This could also be stability in the relationships that you've been investing in right now, the people that you've been putting on the forward or the front burner of your life. Okay? All right, so the block for this week, let's go look. The Prince of Pentacles. Yes, slow-moving energy, right? So that's the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles. And I felt a pull and disconnect this morning of the Aries energy telling you, oh, go, go, go. And then you have yourself going, slow down, slow up. You're moving too fast, right? Okay, so you have the Experimenter. I am strong and secure enough to experiment as I see fit. Okay, and again, 5. Beautiful card. Look at this. Love the colors. Love the colors, you guys. Okay, so the Prince of Pentacles, I wouldn't call him an experimenter. I would call him the one who is like slow and steady. So I feel that the block for you this week, Pisces, may be you want to move forward, but you want to stay in the tested and true, right? So I would pick up for the Two of Wands here. Contemplate, think innovatively, and try different things. But try them at your own pace. So the best of both worlds. Don't stay stuck so much in the details, and don't move too fast into something that you don't know. Find the medium, like the middle part of it, and move in that direction. Okay? So let's see. The next part would be, how is your past affecting you? And I'm still feeling that fatigue I felt earlier on, Pisces. So please make sure to get plenty of rest this week, okay? Whenever you can, take it easy on yourself. That's all I would say. 5 of Hearts. That's a beautiful card. So your past. Yeah. I feel that, have all the decisions I've made panned out? Maybe not, right? Because sometimes we like to think the past doesn't affect us, but it does. The past does definitely affect the way we do things. So this is, oh, look at that. So beautiful. I love that she's got wings. She seems to be working. The Mentor. I respect and learn from the wisdom of my elders. Right. So, in the past, you may have looked at other people to get answers from. Sometimes it's panned out and sometimes it hasn't, right? Was it the times that you asked somebody and really truly took their point of view that it worked out for you? Or was it times that you just did it on your own and it didn't? This could apply to all of you. I mean, you're going to have to let it resonate with you the way it does. I feel that there's 2 different ways to look at this. That sometimes you did things without asking and it didn't work out, or you asked and then you did it and it still didn't work out for you somehow, or just reverse both of those, okay? Whatever energy fits in right here is the one that has affected you most in the past in your life. And it's affecting you now. Should you ask for help or should you go it on your own? I would say right here is that you have to trust your gut instinct. But I feel that experience is always great wisdom to have. At least, even if you don't take it, to ask somebody for their opinion, for their expertise, for their ideas on how to do things, and then you can shape it and mold it to what you want it to be. Sometimes you can, take it right from them and run with it, and sometimes you can just take components or parts of it and say, that really resonates with you, but the rest doesn't. I'm going to mold it into something new. So, but this is affecting you right now. It could also be that you're in a situation where you're having to deal with an older adult who is, I don't know, maybe not on, on the same page or wavelength that you are, and that could cause problems as well. Let's look at your magic for the week, Pisces. The Four of Hearts. This is the fact that you are stagnant. The sit and pause, the deciding factor. So that's your magic. Your dissatisfaction or boredom or complacency about things could be the magic that's propelled you forward at this point, at this time. It's made you look for the things that you've wanted. Okay, so let's see here. The future. I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected. All right. Yeah. So we're talking about stagnant and boredom. Okay. So what's coming in with this is that you have two paths that affect us both in our lifetime. The first one is this. We either sit in our boredom or in the day-to-day, same old stuff that is not bringing us happiness or love or contentment. We're stagnant, we're bored, we know that we need to move in a different direction, but we are very afraid to do so. Because in the future, it's a devil you know and a devil you don't know, right? And sometimes the devil you know is more comforting than the devil you don't know. And this is a devil you don't know. This is you saying, okay, I'm looking forward to the future. You have 35, number 8. And it says, I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected. So in other words, you're not expecting that everything will always go as planned. But you respect that. And you're okay. You're okay with putting things to rest, finally letting them go, and bringing that harmony and that stability in your life, and equaling yourself out when you need to, as long as you are still moving towards your future, your change, what you truly want out of your life. Okay? So there we go. Next up. Oh, I love this. I mean, I love the look of this. This is so pretty. So pretty. It's truly magical. It's a magical moment for me, Pisces. It's okay. So the Roundup. You have the 9 of Wands. This is you doing such work, I'm overcoming. Look at the power in this dance here. It's so gorgeous. You have come through so much. Okay. Ten, the teacher. I study and share wisdom with those who will value it. Almost get like a Hierophant vibe. And I got it as well because I just felt like this said, you've been through so much with the 9 of Wands. You've seen so much. I mean, you have all of these wands behind you. You've done all of this beautiful work. It's all just coming into play. And here you are with these 2 last wands, and you're holding them up with full strength and full posture. I mean, this lady doesn't look wounded at all. She looks like a fighter. She looks like something else. The other card that came in here was, I think, was the warrior or the fighters. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. And again, I'm gonna bring them both. I'm gonna bring them both because I couldn't really decide, and that's what I feel. It's like you fought for everything that you've wanted, for everything that you've needed in your life. And now you're ready to go out there and not only live your best life, but be a teacher by the way you work it. See? This is like, for me, the scales of justice, the magistrate, the one who knows fairness, the one who knows how to make things work, right? Make things fair, make things balanced. And this is you. This is so you. While you are doing what you're doing, you're also helping others. Did you know that? Because if you are like me or anybody who's offering healing to people, you could be like a Reiki healer, somebody who feeds people with good food, or anything that you do. I mean, it can be the smallest or the biggest thing. You may have an impact on other people. You're still working through your own thing, right? But as you're learning, as you're muddling and muffling and doing all of this stuff, you're imparting more wisdom to other people. You're sharing with them, and you're giving it back. Okay? So it doesn't make you perfect, and it doesn't say that you have all the answers. But what you do have, it's good stuff. It's that 9. You've planted those wands, and you've got that wisdom, and you fought for it. And now you're like a wise teacher helping people in your own way. You don't have to know it all before you share it. You just got to know what you know and share what you know and keep learning. All right, so I'm going to look at these this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I tickled pink to have both of these decks. It's like buddies, right? It's like the lovers. It's like the 2 of Cups, you know. I had the tarot deck, and now I have the oracle deck that goes with it, and there's a lot in this. There's a lot in this book about these different cards, so I can't wait to share it with you. I hope that you can be part of this week. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for being such a great support to my channel, Pisces. I'm hugging all of you, and I will see you later. Thank you. Bye for now.